Status.
We just offloaded the Marauders crew to an SC shuttle. They're headed for mental realignment on Saturn Prime with their ship intel.
Excellent.
Let me look at that arm.
I'm fine.
You're hardly the best judge of that. Make a fist, that shouldn't be hard for you. Muscle tear, no surprise, second-degree burn. Other bruises and lacerations too.
I'd gladly accept milk and cookies.
You'll meet me in sickbay at the first opportunity, which means now.
Okay.
Someday your luck's gonna run out.
And I'm sure you'll be there to salvage the one remaining cell to clone me.
Yes, but that won't be you, merely a copy. Hopefully one with better sense.
Mr. Danizer.
Aye, sir. What you just did wasn't brave, it was suicidal.
Their weapons array knocked out our hyperdrive.
So you had to take out a skate on your own?
Otherwise, they'd have gotten away.
We were effecting repairs. We'd have caught up with them in time.
Or not.
Your first obligation was to your ship and yourself. I know what this is about. I know what date it is back on Earth. November 9th, the day your grandfather died. And every year on that date, you have to do something crazily brave. For what? To prove yourself to him? Matt, he's gone. And while Ed Kemmer may have been the great hero, the savior of United Planets and Space Command...
Don't lecture me.
I'm simply telling you...
That what? I'd make a better candidate for mental realignment than those prisoners? That there are people who care about you and it wasn't worth dying for? I trust you'll let me know when you find something that is.
Excuse me, sir?
What is it, Cadet?
We just got a message from HQ. They detected a ship that's emerged from the Hades sphere.
This is where we go after a mission to blow off steam.
Steam?
I keep forgetting you're not from around here.
Everything looks so ancient.
They shipped it, piece by piece from Earth. It's a city they used to call Los Angeles. It's all very authentic.
What did they call these?
Well, it depends on where you lived. Chips, pommes frites, French fries.
French.
They used to have nations on Earth, like the planetary governments we have now. Didn't they teach you about Earth and Mars? Or even Neptune, Pluto, Europa? Your grandfather ruled those once they were terraformed.
And your grandfather drove him and his people clear out of the system.
His people were renegade scientists, thugs, and malcontents. Not to mention the fact that your grandfather on numerous occasions tried to murder my grandfather. My grandmother, too.
Your grandmother?
Her maiden name was Hewitt. She was the daughter of the Secretary General.
Did you know them, your grandparents, I mean?
They raised me from when I was a teenager.
What happened to your parents?
My mother died when I was little.
And your father?
Didn't. Come on. Let me show you the neighborhood. There was a time no human had been out here. Just our robot probes. That all changed in recent years. Jupiter, the big boy of the solar system. 8 of the moons are colonized. The water breathers on Europa are a protected class now. Asteroid belt. Miners can earn a decent living if they break a sweat and watch their gauges. We try to keep the raiders at bay.
Raiders?
Marauders who prey on the defenseless. Freebooters and small ships who hit and run. We try to eradicate them, but they're too slippery. Know all the hidey holes in the sector.
Don't tell me Mars.
500 million colonists. Began with 5 families in a lander. Braver than I'll ever be.
Why do I doubt that?
Earth. Where it all started.
It's beautiful, like a jewel.
It's worth fighting for.
Attention, unidentified craft. You are entering conglomerate space. Conglomerate? Who are they?
A multi-stellar corporation that's gotten a little too cozy with United Planets, if you ask me.
Reroute or risk seizure.
Acknowledged. Complying. They've leased everything from Venus to the orbit of Mercury to construct this solar collector. In time, it's supposed to bring vast resources to the system. Just never mind the families that had to relocate. I don't mean to sound bitter. It's just, I've always been leery of power that's not accountable to anybody.
Where I come from, that describes my whole family.
Sorry, Princess. I guess we're not the paradise I made us out to be.
I wasn't expecting that. I grew up being told you were all monsters, that you'd kill anyone you encounter. But I couldn't believe it was true. I'm glad I came. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just following orders, ma'am. Keeping the young lady diverted?
Come on home, Commander. We've got your marching orders. Commander, you gotta take me. You just gotta.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you do. The secret mission? I wasn't born yesterday. You're going to Belikov 3. It's obvious.
That's no longer your concern.
Not my concern. Missing out on the greatest adventure ever.
You seem in a god-awful hurry to get yourself killed. How old are you?
18 and still growing.
Enjoy your leave. Go to a show with a date.
Ah, Commander.
You're dismissed, Cadet. Don't go jumping off cliffs before you've built your wings.
I prefer building them on my way down.
Well, are you coming or not?